Well, what is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. This is actually going to be my first Storytime video that I'm going to upload on this channel. I don't know if I'll upload any more after this, kind of depends on how this video goes. And plus, I haven't uploaded in a while, so my upload schedule is kind of inconsistent. But yeah, it's whatever. I don't really care at this point. But today I want to talk about this one time I got this really bad head injury at a high school football game. So let's just, I guess, go into that. Alright, so this whole thing starts, it is September of 2019, my freshman year of high school. I'm a sophomore now, but, you kind of do the math. And it's Friday, so everyone's excited to get out of school. So we get out of school like usual, just go through the whole day. You go through all the periods, all the class, you get the idea of how school works. And there's a high school football game afterwards, so I get one of my friends like, "Hey bro, let's do this. Let's go. I just want to hang out." And he agreed, so I think we went over to his house, I can't really remember, after school, and then we just kind of chilled there until that night, and then we ended up going at about, I'd say about 6 or 7 o'clock. So we show up there at the high school. This high school is in the middle of nowhere. This isn't our high school because we don't have a stadium at our school, so it kind of sucks, so we can't really do home games. So we go to other schools, which would have technical home games, if you will, and this high school's in the middle of nowhere. It's surrounded by fields. It's crazy, and there's like barns all around it and stuff. It's a weird school, but it has a really cool little like outdoor stadium. It's real nice. It has goes down like I'd say about 100 feet or so, and there's stands that kind of go downhill. So we show up and we meet up with a few of our friends, and we just kind of chill there for a while, and we're just talking with our friends and all that, and we're having a good time. And it's all in good fun. It's cold outside, so I brought a sweatshirt, and we're just walking around with people we know from school, and that some of my friends that I don't know, but I was still with them anyway. And yeah, that was fun for then. I was wearing my middle school graduation sweatshirt just because it's really the only one I had and the only one I really wore. So why not? Plus it has my name on the back of it, so that's kind of cool, I guess. It has like a list of names and all that of everyone in my class from 8th grade, but it still has my name on it, so it has some sort of value to it, right? And then half the time we're not even paying attention to the game. I never really paid attention to the high school football games because they're not really that entertaining to watch because they're really not that good. My school team kind of sucked back then. And I think it was varsity I was playing. I don't know if freshman was playing. I think they played earlier when we weren't there. But I remember this one time, the freshman team got destroyed. It was like 40-something to nothing. It was crazy when I heard about that. I was like, really? You guys lost by that many points? But anyway, that's besides the point. So yeah, I think we were losing at this point, like by a ton. I'm not really watching the game. So it's really, really boring. So we're all just talking with all my friends and stuff. And we're having a good time just socializing and all that. And this stadium is huge. It's like this big old bowl. And in order, you can only go one way, I think. Well, the entrance to the stadium is on one side, and all the stands is on the other, at least depending on which team you're going for. And we went for my high school, which was on the other side, so we had to walk all the way over there, but luckily that's where all the concessions were and all the food and drinks and stuff was, so that was alright. And then we started getting bored, me and my two friends that I went with, and we decided, let's just get out of here and wait for a ride because this game's boring. It's cold outside and it's getting kind of late. At this point, it was about like 8:30, almost 9 maybe. We probably left there. We probably got there like 6. I don't remember exactly because it was like over a year ago, like a year and a half ago. So we ended up getting super bored and we decide, hey, let's go run around in the tennis courts that are right next to the across the street from the school. Because it's a part of a school, but it's like kind of like the drive-in towards where you'd get into the stadium, or like the entrance and all that. So we decided to walk across the street. It's about like 10 feet from the street, across the street. So we just walked that, and then we start just running around the tennis courts because we're bored and we're just messing with each other. And so it's kind of like a game of tag or something. I don't remember, But yeah, and this whole tennis court, I don't know if you guys know what school tennis courts look like. You probably do if you're watching this and you go to school, or at least a high school. So it's surrounded by these chain link fences all the way around. And there's 2 courts. There's one on one side, one on the other. And it's separated by a chain link fence. And each part of the chain link fence has a door attached to it. Like there's a little chain door you pull up, you'll like pull open the little like clamp or whatever, and you push it or pull it open. But the catch about these doors is that they only open one way. And that kind of screwed me because we're running around and I'm not really paying attention to which door is which because we're just running around having fun. And I remember earlier I even checked to see how these doors work, and I'm like, dude, these ones don't open like all the way. They kind of like push back a little bit. They don't want to open that way, so you have to go through another. You have to like pull instead of push. So I'm just running around. I guess I got tagged since I was chasing after my two friends. And the one door that was separating the two tennis courts in the middle, I'm on the northernmost, I think it's northernmost tennis court, and I just bolt right into the door as fast as I could. I was about to like run and push it open, like slam it open, because it was open, like it wasn't blocked, but it wasn't locked or anything. It was closed, but it wasn't locked, so I literally thought I could just push right through it. But no, I was an idiot and forgot that was the way it doesn't open. So when I ran into the door head first, or face first, I just sprinted right into it. I went through it. I got past it. Actually, before I even got past it, it slammed right back into my face. And I still got past the door. And it hurt so bad. Actually, I didn't even feel it at first. I just felt the recoil, the pressure of me getting hit. I didn't even feel any pain. And I'm like, oh, jeez, that hurts so bad. And then my friends come over to see if I'm okay. And I'm like, did I get any damage on my face? Turn the flashlight on with their phones. And my friend, he turns the flashlight on his phone. And my two friends, they start dying laughing. And I'm like, is it bad? Like, I'm getting nervous. I got nervous. And I told them to take a picture and send it to me. And when they did, this is what they showed me. This is what picture popped up. I'm probably going to show it on screen if I'll be able to. So if you're seeing it, that's what it looked like. And it was bad. It was so scary to look at. I'm like, was that real? I even felt it. And it was coming out of my skin. It was just a big old bump. Just kind of just coming out. And I was like, what the crap? What is that? And I'm like, oh, we got to go get some ice or something. So we walked back into the stadium. And then we had to walk all the way around to the other side of the stadium. It took us a good few minutes to walk over there. And I was holding my hoodie that I had on the picture. I was holding the hood over that bump so no one would see. I just did not want anyone to see that. Because it was kind of gross, not going to lie. If there's like a big old pimple and you just burst, it could just burst. So then we walk over to the concession stand. My friend buys a water bottle, and I have that on my head for the rest of the way. And then my friend's dad picks us up, and then I go home. But actually, I forgot to mention, right as I got that head injury, and I got the picture, the first thing I did was called my mom. I called my mom, and I told her, the first words I said were, "Mom, I'm messed up." And then she's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I got hurt real bad." And then I sent her the picture. She's like, "Oh, you poor boy." And then my dad saw it. He's like, "You idiot." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's great." And then I also told my friend to record the reaction of my parents seeing it. But it wasn't really that good of a reaction because once they already saw it, and two, it had gotten a lot less severe by the time I got home. So I had the water bottle on it the whole time. It kind of shrunk down to about half its size. So that was kind of nice, I guess. And then, yeah, and then by the next morning, it was A-okay, so. Yeah, and then I remember I posted on my Instagram story about it, and I told the whole story. And one of my friends in my first period class, while we're just waiting outside the classroom, waiting to get in, he just looks at my head, and I'm like, "You're looking at it, huh?" He's like, "Yup." I'm like, "Dude, it's all good. It got a lot better by the time I was home, so." Yeah, and that's, I guess, a story of one time I got a really bad injury at school. Well, technically at school. It was at a school, not my school, but screw it, I'll count it. But yeah, that was an interesting day, and I don't want it to happen again. So, I don't know if you guys like this kind of video. It'd be kind of cool, because I find it kind of interesting, because it's really easy on the editing and all that. So, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you guys want me to talk about any specific topics, make sure to let me know in the comment section, and I'll see what I can do about it. Anyway, that'll be the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that video may be. Peace out. Oh, hey, while you're at it, also subscribe to my Twitch, because I do live streams over there, and it's pretty fun, not gonna lie. So if you want to see me live, just do the thing in the description.